You got the vapor kit here again. About 2 days ago, I put a video on of this gas heater showing you how it worked. Well, I'm going to show you a little bit more what I did to it and what I'm going to use it on and see how much usage of fuel I get, what I get out of it. First of all, people were asking me where do I get these little heaters. I'll show you what they are. These are, you can get them at Amazon. You can get them online. All you got to do is ask for immersion heater. What they do is they use it and they stick it in a cup of coffee or soup and they heat it up. They plug it in and it heats it up good and hot for them. For people on the go or whatever. Anyway, that's what I used. And before I go any further, if you look down here on the very bottom of the tube, I put a drain on it if I wanted to clean it out and drain it. It's a petcock. Over here, what I did is I put a tube, 1.25 inch tube through it. If you notice right in there, I slotted it out on the bottom and on the top. So when the vapors build up, you hook it up to the engine, the vacuum draws through it, and it's going to pull it through that, and you'll get your gas vapor. I leave the top of it open. I use a 3-inch cap, and when I fill it up with gasoline, all I do is push that on a little bit just to seal it. And if it ever did backfire, you don't have to worry about the tube blowing up on you because it'd pop it off. It'd have a little fire there, but all you got to do is put something on it and make it out. No big deal. And over here, I was reading up about static electricity on these tubes. Well, they even say that glass, rubber, all that can build up a static charge. And it's the dust going through the tube too that has static in that dust. And with that dust inside, that could create a static discharge. So what I got here is I got a regular air filter, and when I get it all done, I'll have it on that so it filters out the dust completely. So it's virtually clean inside. And then over here, I'll have a little cap on the end with a reducer so it'll match what I'm going to hook it up to. Just put a cap on it. And over here, if you wanted to run this on your car, no biggie. All you got to do is buy one of those inverters and plug your rheostat into that to supply the current. Just plug it into your cigarette lighter and you won't be drawing no more than 4.2 amps at that. That's wide open. If you turn it down, it's less. And that's not going to put no load on your alternator at all, 4 amps. But what I did is I just bought one of these rheostats that you hook up onto a light for in the house. Turn the light up bright or turn it down. And before I go, I will be taking this in about 2 days after everything dries real good and I get everything mounted on it. I'm going to take it down to my house generator down the shed, and I'm going to put it on that and run it for about 4 straight hours and supply the whole house. And this thing will be under a load because I'll have my ice box, my freezer, and lights, TV. The only thing you can't really run is your water heater and all that because it only puts out 42 amps for the generator. So I got to keep it within that range. But one good thing about the generator is all I got to do is plug it up to my generator and I've got my electric right there. As long as that generator's running, that's putting out current that feeds that, and that's heating the fuel. And then over here, as I've got my tube, once I fill it up, I'll put a mark on it. And after 4 hours, I'll come back and I'll check it and see how far the gasoline levels dropped. And I'll let you know about that. But that's what I got. I'm going to try it on my generator first. Then after that, I'll put it on my truck. And be safe and don't be sorry. Talk to you later. Vapor Kid.